Leomord is still open for Arkangel Ownade.
Yeah, I think Leomord is the natural pick para sa Ownade tapos maybe Cho. But this time nga lang, Ownade are considering the Lunox against the Johnson. So siguro nagbabago rin ng pag-iisip dito Arkangel Ownade. Siguro maganda nga naman kunin ng Leomord pero kailangan natin ng isang lane matchup laban sa Harith na pwede niyang i-contest yung Harith sa lane. And Lunox is one of those heroes that falls into that category. Kasi I think yung Kimi hindi niya tatapat dito kay Harith. I don't think so. And Lunox is that hero that can sort of ma-match up against that Harith in lane.
Yeah, pati ano lang yan eh, sa lane construction nila eh. Si Kimi, yung pagkasabi mo kanina, medyo mahirap siyang makipag-match up sa Kimi. So it will give a lot of opening for No Limit to use his opportunity para makaikot or maiwanan si Kimi sa farm. So ilalagay nila si Kimi sa bottom lane and then Lunox will be the ones going to match up against Harith since meron siyang first kill yung kanyang star for that health regen.
Exactly.
And tingin ko mas okay yun. Mas okay yun na maging ganun yung laning matchup nila.
Yeah. No, Leomord, ang natural na kukunin dito ng No Limit. Siyempre, yung way nila dito para makapag-execute. And actually, surprised that Hellcurt is banned here by Arkangel Ownade. Well, siguro dahil naman may Thamos na rin naman sila. So, hindi na sila mag-consider dito ng quote-unquote off-lane type of hero. Well, naman sa No Limit, I think they're also eyeing to ban another tank. And exactly it is what it is. Minotaur and Akai ang kanilang lockdown dito of choice.
So I think they will go for Belric here on the side of Arkangel Ownade since meron din silang Kimi. It is really helpful for them na masustain yung backlines. Pero they're hovering over Lolita here para sa Arkangel Ownade. I think okay din siya since most of the time lagi nagkukumpulan yan eh. They need to take advantage yung nature's shield ng Belric. But tingin ko magiging katot-kaka. Either Lolita is also good here. Magandang opportunity to. Kailangan nila makakuha ng isang magandang position either sa brush area para hindi makita yung kanyang charge ng Luminant Blast. At I think this is a much more better composition here for Arkangel Ownade.
So close out ang No Limit dito para sa isang carry. Of course, hindi matatapos ang isang draft pag walang isang tower pusher. It allows the carry, of course, is that hero for them. Syempre, gusto mo rin ang constant physical DPS from long distance that you can get from your marksman. And syempre, carry falls into place since na-band out din naman dito ang Claude. Now, Arkangel Ownade sa kanilang damage output eh, sobrang taas din naman talaga during team fights because of the Lunox. But I don't think that they can match, mas malakas pa rin naman talaga yung Harith Leomord in terms of executing people. You just imagine. Tapos, kaya ko nasabi din na baka kulangin ng damage dito ang Arkangel Ownade is because of the fact na merong Beleric sa kabila at
mismo.
Anong name niya? Si Airfleet siya. Ayan, no, di ba? Tamang papogi lang.
Okay pa tayo dyan.
Alright, now we are gonna hop into the game pretty soon. We can't get our eyes off of Raflesia talaga. Parang
eye-catcher.
Yeah. Let's go to the game. Aether Soul laban sa Zodiac game number 1. Aether Soul dito sa may blue side. CKTD sa kanyang Kimi. Bimo onto the mid-sitar. Fuzaken on his Lolita. Si Lembot sa kanyang Damos and Exhort sa kanyang Lunox.
And on the red side, we have Zodiac. JP naman sa Ari. MM para sa Beleric. Raflesia naman sa Kaakai, Sky, sa Harith. And last but not least, we have Kills on the Leomord.
Yeah.
Ito yung laning matchup na sinasabi natin eh. With this aggression from Aether Soul, they're trying to steal the blue buff and they will get the Beleric kill as well. At tingin ko masisecure nila ito. Then tsaka sila mag-i-spread out. Pwede pumunta sa bottom lane si Kimi, but they're not done yet. The additional damage from Sky plus the pull from Bimo. But also the damage na akala makakatakas pa siya doon. Pero si Kev hindi pa rin tapos. Wala pa rin siyang ultimate, but he will use sprint trying to catch and then go back away. Momentum will be used just to get that additional shield para ma-prevent yung chaos assault ni Lunox.
Yeah, so it's actually 3 quick kills already for Arkangel Ownade this time. Tapos na-mention naman sila dito sa may crab area. Sa may recall back para makapag-port out. Actually, di naabutan ni Akai. They'd have canceled that recall. But again, ang bukod sa gold na nakakuha dito ng Arkangel Ownade, makakuha din sila ng XP. Also, very important for all of their team. Pag-una sa level 4 din compared sa No Limit.
Action kagad yan. Action kagad yan. Action niya yan. So si Exort naman, malapit na mag-level 4 din. Once he got his level 4 or her level 4, pwede na silang umikot plus the Minsitar. Pero, well, on the side of No Limit, they're just waiting sa brush area. Maghanap sila ng isang magandang initiation for them to catch out kung sino man mga lone heroes na nandito. Momentum will be used by Kills.
Yun yung nakalasit.
Yun yung nakalasit.
Okay, so they get that one. Oh, nice cut of the Sky. Instant chrono dash. And Zaman Force activated. At sila pa yung na-turn around dito. Napatingin pa sila kay Bimo. Laban nila ngayon is their follow-up. Pati pushback din dito. Nandito si Tamos. Activating ng kanyang ultimate dito. But Sky stands his ground. Tamang physical damage and tamang usage lang ng kanyang Crawl Vision. Sabay punta dun sa turtle na parang wala lang nangyari. No limit. And on the back of Sky ay nakakuha ng kailang advantage.
Kasi Sky din yung makakuha ng turtle dito. Pero si Pusakin looking for control on this Harith. Pero with the buff plus with the blue buff and also with the turtle buff, mahirap talagang patayin yan. Yeah. Pero depende siguro makakuha sila isang magandang charging with the Luminous Blast. Napagandang sides, the Chrono Dash on the sidelines. But again, still, the damage from the Chaos Assault of Exort will finish him off.
Ang ganda sana ng sidestep doon, kaso masyado siyang maraming kalaban.
Oo.
Sabi nga nila, hindi lahat ng... Kung ilan ng defenders mo, hindi mo makakrossover lahat yun. Okay, nakahabang. Tinawag na si Marvel dito. Wala silang Luminous Blast. There's the Minsitar with the King's Calling, but then take down the Lunox. Once again, might be next. Sinahabol na nga dito ng 2 members of No Limit. Samantala, ang ating Minsitar nakapag-flicker out. Sige, TD. Siya yung cover fire para sa retreat dito ni Bimo na Flesha. Oh, almost
hitting that. Pero si Kelvis naman, sinisecure niya ang kanyang gold coming from the crab. At 60 seconds na lang naiiwan para sa turtle respawn, mga kaibigan. But looking at the net worth graph, hindi pa rin nagkakalayo. Mga 500 lang ang lamang ng No Limit. But when it comes to objective, wala pa rin nagkakakalmutan. Wala pang damage, rather, ang mga towers natin dito.
The turrets are still pretty intact para sa pares sa teams, and like you said, close pa rin naman talaga yung laban. In fact, 4 and 4 ating kill score, tapos konting-konti lang in terms of gold ang lamang ng No Limit. And very nice recovery para sa No Limit kasi ang ganda na ng simula for Ownade, pero sabi nila, lalaban kami, and now the Lunox gonna be taken down by No Limit.
Kasi ano siya exposed din siya. Para si Kelt naman, naka-Phantom Steed.
Oh, nice.
Sexy,
mga kaibigan. Sexy. Zaman Force, kumonekta sa dalawa. Actually, si Kelt lalaban pa dito. But he has to be careful. Na-stun nga siya. And that is a very weird engagement. Should have just backed down. Sky, naku po, wala ng Zaman Force. Nahuli ka pa mula sa likod. Ang ganda. Parang siyang tinuktukan ni Minsitar mula sa pinatuan. Ang kulit mo.
Dalawa na nga, hindi ka pa tumakbo. Pero hindi niya nakita na si Bimo is nandun. So it's time for Arkangel Ownage to get their first turret of the game. Habang si MM naman nandun na tamang Nature Seed into Nature Shield. Hinabol si Cignal. But the pull again from the Minsitar is there. At magandang disengagement para sa Arkangel Ownage.
Very ambitious mula dun sa ating Beleric na kahit pa very low na dun yung Kimi, wala naman siyang damage to actually close that one out. Sabi ng Ownage dito, walang ulti si Beleric. Maybe we can fight around the turtle. And in fact, si Exort, look at the damage coming out from Exort at that moment. Napaback talaga si Gary.
Wala siyang magic worship kaya hindi na-secure yung kill na sa turtle area. Nagkapakpakan, Hurricane Dance, nakokontrol si Lembot and Bimo into a King's Calling, mga kaibigan. Si MM naman, mahuhuli kailangan niya pumasok sa gitna with the use of Nature Shield, trying to sustain a lot of damage here, but he will go down still. Tam was able to take down the double kill and kill on Exort. One more hit with the old keeper, 30% critical at JP. Hindi pa siya tapos. Nakipag 1 versus 3, malakas ka ba? Pero walang malakas na marami, mga kaibigan. Ito na si Leomord with the momentum, just trying to save the Kimi. Pero ang dami nun, mamen.
5 versus 4 engagement yon in the favor of No Limit. Pero nanalo pa rin ang Arkangel Ownage sa laban na yun. I'm gonna attribute it to the placement of the King's Calling. Tingnan na very well placed. Kasi ang nangyari, yung Harith, pagkalapag niya ng Zaman Force, nag-chrono dash in siya. Tapos doon sa animation na pag-dash in niya, sakto, naglopas yung King's Calling. So doon siya sa edge ng King's Calling, hindi na siya makapag-chrono dash ulit. Hinintay na lang niya matapos yung King's Calling at saka siya nakakuha ng isang kill. But overall, naging ineffective na yung Harit kasi nga nawala sa kanya yung essence ng kanyang ultimate, which is the Andy Chrono Dash sana.
Yeah. Pero ano talaga positioning talaga pati timing Ito na nga si Bimo bilang pumasok ang King's Calling, si Skies na lockdown, napakagandang pull pero di ba tapos na mangyayari, Phantom Steed to take down din Lunox, Exort. Naku na Nature Seed siya pero na-control Nature Shield has been activated by the side of No Limit pero bakbakan pa rin bakbakan MM, taking a lot of damage here and Puzakin able to jump away. Si JP, tamang snipe lang sa likod with this dash. At mahirap talagang patayin ang kunat na ng mga hero ng Arkangel Ownade.
Threatening a kill. Doesn't have his ultimate anymore. Actually, nagpupush na lang siya dito. So now, si Kevs, siguro ang difference na ngayon sa next na fight, if ever a fight does break out, meron na siyang Blade of Despair. Which is good combination with Oath Keeper, like you mentioned. Pero may BOD na rin naman dito si Kimi. So actually, nakatawa siya, Lembot, gonna be caught out by the Zaman Force. Mapapatay ba siya? Hindi. Mapagandang King's Calling para hindi na makapag-dash in ang members ng No Limit dito.
Gandang control nun. And dito naman sa tank versus tank, biglang dumating si CKTD. Puzakin, but sobrang cool pa rin si MM. At he needs to prevent that passive, yung reflect na mechanic na Belerik.
Yeah. Reflect damage.
Every 200 damage if I'm not mistaken. So, bawat sago na binibigay niya, pwede pa rin chance na
Totoo yan kasi matakas agad yung damage ni Kimi. Bawat sago, sinasabi na nga natin. But anyways, nakakuha na turtle dito. Ownage, binigay nila kay Kimi pero nawala si Kimi dito. What a Zaman Force! Sabay Phantom Steed para ma-shutdown doon ang ating Kimi while nanguli na si Exort. Grabe, 2 core kills agad para sa No Limit. Very well done. Luminant blast para sa isang member lang ng No Limit and they don't even care. They will actually jump now. Napatay nila yung Tore at sabay jumping ng konti. Traplay siya medyo na hatak dito. But there is the Benedict with the ultimate. Sabay Athena Shield. Actually, sakto-sakto. Being able to survive that one. Sabay recall out. Untouched. Napakatapang na recall. Mga chong, No Limit will be getting away with murder.
Kasi ang ganda nun akala ko mahuhuli nila nice hook rather from Vincitar, but again, the durability of these tanks is sobrang hirap talagang patayin. At si Sky, nakakuha na rin siya ng Calamity Reaper, but still, Calamity Reaper is not enough for them to burst out those tanks from Arkangel Ownade. So, ang hirap talaga. Kailangan talaga nilang ma-execute yung mga spells nila timely, saktong-sakto para ma-breakdown nila at yung front line ng AE Ownade.
Nahatak dito, but MM is gonna be gone upon Zaman Force. Ginamit na, but the ultimate mula kay Akai prevents some of the damage of Ownage. That's shutdown on the Tamos. Nakakuha pa yata ng isang additional doon, but Immortality will be propped. Mega kill para dito kay Limord as he takes down ng Vincitar, pero napatay pa rin siya dito ng free hitting na si CKTD. Iko-contest ka na si Sky. Ang sakit na rin kahit yung mga physical damage si Sky. And of course, the Chrono Dash will be able to finish him off. Samantala, Raflesia able to survive. Second Zaman Force. Sobrang tinagal na ating laban. Bulwark will not save this Lolita, pero napakagandang turnaround with the ultimate 1v1 with the great one na si Sky. And he's the last man standing. That is a wipeout. Actually, nag-respawn na lang si Belleric, pero technically speaking, si Sky lang yung natira. Sa 5v5 engagement na yun.
I think that was a 5v5 skirmish at napakagandang patuwa ng mga spells for both teams, but still, Sky is able to dominate the damage away from Lunox. Nakita ko rin kasi na nasa loob ng brush si Sky kanina. So, medyo may hirapan mag-target yung Chaos Assault ni Lunox.
Yeah, exactly.
So, that's one of the reasons why nananalo siya sa ganung klase.
Ngayon, napakagandang paggamit ng terrain para dito sa ating hari. No Limit, kino-consider na dito na mag-take ng Lord. Jumping mula kay Refresh, Actually, ultimate agad sa medyo kinasa na dito. Short-lived. Another stun coming out from the Belleric. No limit. Mukhang babak na lang dito. The flicker in for the stun. Now si Kiev, medyo mababa buhay. Ang gandang touch naman nun. Through the wall. Samantala sa likod si MM na doon with the Belleric ultimate. Vincitar ginamit ang King's Calling. JP has to run away at makakatapuha siya nga. So, Kimi with the Rockets. Napatay dito ang ating Leopard at sinulod na rin dito ang Belleric. Sabay-sabay ng Olish dito. Wala kami pakialam sa iba dyan. Very low na yan. Lord ang mas mahalaga.
Ang Lord na nga ang kailangan nila para matis makaka-take down ng isa pang objective. Well, talking about the objective, bottom lane is now being pushed out by the minions on the side of Arkangel Ownade. Group up sila sa may top lane and then wait for the Lord kung saan siya pupunta. Pero makita natin yung tower, or rather yung turret ng middle lane is isang kalmot na lang. At mawawalan na ng outer towers ang No Limit.
Yeah. Now, 70 to 14. Quite a close match pero in terms of gold, Ownade pulls through. Kahit pa sabihin natin mayroong mga skirmish na ipapanalo dito No Limit, mas maganda yung quality ng mga fights na nakukuha ng Ownade. In fact, isa na lang yung outer turret na remaining na for No Limit. And more importantly, yung Lord kasama nitong Arkangel Ownade ngayon.
And especially na napakagandang Hurricane Dance once again will be locked out at walang tulong, walang responde ang Arkangel Ownade. Medyo malayo si Tamus, but the rest of No Limit is just taking this opportunity na mag-group up, defending the middle turret. Pero kailangan nila mag-send ng isa sa bottom lane pati sa top lane kasi si Tamus pumapasok din sa loob.
So actually, Ownade being pressured here by Arkangel Ownade. Turret destroyed din sa may middle lane. Tumalo na dito si Lembot, nasasaktan na ito rin. Saman Force ginamit, tinamaan dalawa the main sitar with the ultimate as well. Lembot able to run away pero yung isa, that's the main sitar, gonna go down for the first time with the immortality at mapapatay pa rin siya eventually ng No Limit mula dito sa baba. Actually, Lord, dyan nagiging problema, napababa until 60% HP yung Torre doon. And Ownade will just be happy with the damage that they dealt.
Pati naman sa No Limit naman, good thing na na-repel nila yung Arkangel Ownade kasi once na take down nila yung kahit isa sa tier 3 turrets ng No Limit, medyo mahirap na sila when it comes to disengage. And then talking about engaging, ito na nga damang force namin pero wala mahuhuli. Napakagandang brilliance from the Lunox, and Lunox will be the one's going to take that kill away from the carry. Pero di pa tapos, Scourge Bulwark ay nagamit na pero nag-dominate pa rin si Gimme, CKTD. Ito sumusugod dito sprint. Sobrang tapang taga ni Gimme noon.
Ngayon na rarely tayo makakita dito na sprint ay ginamit offensively, super offensively, aggressively mula dito sa Ownade. Nice ultimate mula kay Reflection dito. Tatlo tinamaan pero wala pa rin damage. Actually, meron pala, dapat nila Gimme dito with the damage of the third as well. Going for Lembot this time, Reflection tumalon na lang para hindi tamaan dito ni Lunox. And Kev happy with the momentum na kanyang ginamit while Exort happily pushing sa may gitna. Phantom Steed being called out but Lembot activates the ultimate para maback dito si Leomord. Habang nangyari yan, dalawang tore na napatumba ng Arkangel Ownade.
Inikutan ng ni Lunox. Okay. Talagang sinecure niya lang yung bottom lane since he saw that yung creep wave, siya na yung bahala. With the endless battle pickup naman para kay CKTD, they're getting ready for the next fight. Pero ang dami pa rin oras na binibili ng No Limit dito. They can get out, go out of their base and look for any jungle farm. Kaso unfortunately, kunti na lang ang jungle farm, jungle minions sa side nila since naubos na ng Arkangel Ownade kanina with the rotation. But we still have 50 more seconds for the next objective. This is the second Lord of the game, mga kaibigan. Pero lumalamang sa net worth ang Arkangel Ownade with 45,000 net worth lead against 37,000 sa No Limit.
Bot pa dyan yung lanes dito sa may bot at sa may mid naturally will push against No Limit. And of course, Arkangel Ownade really likes that to happen kasi kumbaga magiging busy na naman yung No Limit sa pag-defense ng Torre. Pero masabi ko lang dito, Kuya Tats, nasa ganitong posisyon na rin dati ang No Limit. At meron silang carry no time na yon. Dalawang lanes din yung natulak sa kanila. So,
tingnan natin kung mahuhulit
nga ba nila.
Mahuhulit yung mga pangyayaring gano'n. Fuzaken with the bulwark. Okay. And also with the taunt coming from MM. Fight me, he said. Kaya sabi natatawanan din yung Fuzaken. Since hindi kasi sila magkakapatayan, tank versus tank here. Pero when it comes to positioning, kita natin si Lembot again with the split push. Leaving alone 4 enemy heroes. It's a 4 versus 4 situation here. Courage Bulwark will be used on the side of No Limit. While si Gimme naman, nasa backlines pa rin. Hurricane Dance. Wala siya na control. Mas masayang Hurricane Dance at tinamaan din siya ng ikot ng Lord plus the pullback from the mid-star.
Spear of Glory, ginamit Sky, nagsaman first. Apat yung tatlo yung tinamaan pero patay pa rin siya si CKTD. Sinayawan lang siya ni CKTD. Paikot-ikot lang sa may damage. Lembot up top, may mortality and was able to finish off the turret. And sabi dito ng AA Ownade, bakit pa natin kailangan dito ng Lord? Pwede naman nating itulak to dahil dalawa na ang patay sa No Limit. They can't kill off anyone without the Harit na with the Reflection dito. And the Spear of Glory will not connect. Actually, the Luminous Blast connects dun sa may backlines, but in comes the Midgetar ultimate, patay yata din sa Iba. Na-push back sila with the high ultimate, pero naubos sila dalawa dahil sa Lunox nga naman, the damage is just way too much. Ownade gonna secure the first game.
Wow, perfect execution by Arkangel Ownade, able to take down the first